There's a guy named Nick and a guy named Jim. I don't really want to listen to them, but I got a couple of badasses. Nick likes to really talk about his wife. Jim is afraid of everything in life, but put them both together and they're sharp as a knife on their podcast. Their podcast, American Badass Podcast.
All right, American Fat Ass Podcast, back with you for your 1 hour weekly bullshit session. We've got a little bit to get into. We actually did some research this week for our show. Before we get there, though, let's talk about reviews.
Let's talk about reviews.
We haven't gotten any that I can see. So you guys can just go fuck yourself. Right?
Seriously, go fuck yourselves.
All right, that's it. Let's move on. Apparently, I have a doppelganger. We found my doppelganger, and it's not cool at all. Like, usually people tell you look like, oh, hey, you look like George Clooney, or hey, you look like Angelina Jolie. No, I get the guy that fucking comes in this girl's cup that he's trying to attract her attention. Like, what the fuck? I mean, I don't get it.
Oh, dude, it's such a fucking strange story, too.
Right.
So, you sent this article to me, and I read it over, and, I mean, first off, you're fucking right. This guy is you. It looks just like you. I'm pretty sure you both own that same exact shirt, same glasses. I mean, it's fucking you, man. It's freaky.
Yeah.
But, first of all, before I even read the whole article, just going by the title, I thought this guy worked in like a fucking Starbucks or like a coffee shop or a restaurant, something where like he's serving somebody coffee.
Yeah.
No. Turns out that he works in like a fucking office building, and he's just sauntering into this girl's office, pulling out his dick and jerking into her coffee and on her desk.
Right.
Like, I mean, if that's not worse enough, he's not even doing this for revenge. He's doing it because he likes the girl
right.
and wants to like go out with her.
There's better ways. I know.
A box of candy, a simple "Hey, how you doing?"
Right. Not sneak into her office when her the coffee's got to be still drinkable because like what's this girl's routine that she's leaving a hot cup of coffee on her desk? Like, does she go and take a shit every day at the same time? And this guy's like marking it down, like, between 9:15 and 9:30, I go in her room because she's curling off a turd, and I can fucking go into her office and jack off into her cup for many days in a row. Who knows how long? But...
You know what kills me is you have to really think about this because, all right, like you said, he has to plan it out pretty well because it's a drinkable cup of coffee, which means she's not leaving it alone that long. Let's just say, for instance, she gets it ready and wants it to cool down, so she knows she has time. She's going to go run to another fucking office real quick, maybe grab some pens or something. I don't fucking know.
Yep.
So when she comes back, it's a good temperature drink, right? So this guy has to be sitting at his desk the whole fucking time, waiting for that moment. So he has to have his dick ready at all times.
Yeah.
Like, he has to fucking just be ready, pumping, and going. This way, the second he gets into that office, because who knows how long she's going to be.
Right.
So, I mean, like, what the fuck is he? Is he thinking about the coffee and that's what's getting him off? I mean, like, this is a lot of pressure. I mean, this is a lot of fucking pressure for this guy to fucking bust into, a public office and pull out his dick and could be getting caught, have time to fucking get aroused enough to fucking shoot his fucking load into a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I really think he had to stalk her for a little while, get her routine down, and then he's jumping in there, you know, and he knows he's got so much time to do it, and he's like, I fucking love Erica, and I'm gonna fucking... I'm gonna let her know by coming into her coffee. And she drank it, like, multiple times.
Oh, God. Even though she said that her coffee was tasting strange, and she started seeing a clear liquid on her desk, and in the fucking coffee, and she still drank it.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of a fucking idiot notices that the coffee tastes weird, there's this weird fucking white goo on her desk, and she feels there's nothing wrong, and she just keeps drinking the fucking coffee. Okay, maybe the first coffee, you're like, oh god, man, this kind of tastes like semen.
Right.
Something's wrong with this. Okay, I'm not gonna drink this anymore.
Right.
Second day, goes to drink it again. It tastes like that again.
Yep.
And you fucking keep going back for coffee.
Yep.
What kind of an asshole? This is the kind of person that deserves to be fucking roofied. I'm sorry. I am fucking a firm believer she deserves this at this point.
I don't know about that. I won't go that.
Fuck it. I say she deserves it. All I'm saying is, I'm sitting at a desk right fucking now. If I came in and I saw, okay, we all know what semen looks like, all right?
Yeah.
Guys do, girls do, everybody fucking knows what cum looks like.
Yeah.
If I come in and I see fucking cum on my desk, there's gonna be an issue.
Right.
I'm not just gonna, go like, oh, okay, that's weird. There's cum next to my pen, and it's dripping down my cup.
Right.
Oh, well, fuck it. There's nothing really wrong with this. I'm just going to keep drinking my coffee, go about my business.
I don't understand why she didn't question the clear discharge on her desk.
Exactly.
Like I can see, like, this, if this guy was, like, really clean about it, and, like, he jizzes into the coffee, and, like, it takes her a couple days, because maybe, like, she mistook it for soap or something like that. Like, I don't know what cum tastes like, but I'm assuming it's got, like, a weird soapy kind of taste to it. I don't know. Maybe that's because it looks like
soap. What's wrong with you?
It looks like palm olive to me. I don't know.
Yes. Anytime I need to do my dishes, I just jerk off in the sink and soap up.
Well,
what the fuck's the matter with you?
I'm saying I have no frame of reference for what it tastes like.
I have no frame of reference either, but I'm sure she's not thinking it tastes like soap.
How do you know? It could. We don't have a lady in the area to ask, so.
You know what? I'm going to Google it.
Oh, great.
What does semen taste like?
Now, when you get arrested, the cops are going to see that shit.
How exactly does semen taste? Click on that one. Let's see what we got here. What the fuck, man? Okay, this guy says, really depends on... Oh, I hate this shit. Assholes. Just fucking type out the word the. You really don't have to type out the word duh. I hate it so much. Depends on the guy. It's one fucking letter. One extra letter, you miserable fucking cocksucker.
Right.
Whatever. Alright. Some guys have thick tastes of sweet and fruity water. But other guys can taste like watery, weird, nasty, thick water. Alright, this guy's just a fucking idiot.
That doesn't explain anything.
Depends if your dude works out and eats lots of fruits, and he spelled fruits wrong, and healthy stuff, he's most likely to have sweet, good tasting semen, and he spelled tasting wrong. If his health ain't great, and he smokes, drinks, and eats lots of nasty food, then yeah, it's nasty as hell. Alright, well, this was a fucking waste of time.
Alright, well, I'm judging by these... I guess we'll call them gentlemen. Why you had to pull up dudes? Like, I don't know.
It was the first one.
Alright. This guy's obviously not in shape, right? So it's gonna be foul.
Right, and also, I think when I read the article, she said that it had like a urine kind of taste to it.
Okay.
And I think she said smell too. I think she said she smelled urine and tasted like urine, which again, how much fucking piss are you drinking that you know what fucking urine tastes like? Just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh my, I just.
All right, so there's cum in her coffee day one. like, first day, she experiences cum in her coffee. She takes a sip. She goes, oh, that's not right. Dumps out the coffee, makes a new cup, and it's fine. Day 2, same shit happens. Why? After day 2, why continue?
Exactly.
Like, I'll give you one. Like, I'll give you one cup. After that, no. You're fucked. How did this...
I just don't understand what he thought was going to happen. I mean... Okay. Let's say in his fucking mind he thought that if she somehow swallowed his cum, she would fucking... It would be like a love potion. She would fall madly in love with him.
Maybe.
Every fucking hooker out in the world would be in love with somebody at this fucking point in time then.
Right.
I mean, this is... Obviously, I mean, he looks like you, so he's obviously not intelligent at all. And I mean, like...
Well, wait, hold on. You can't judge a person's intelligence by how they look.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Come on.
Have you not looked at yourself lately? Look at your hair. It's all
I
fucked
know.
up and weird.
My hair's all fucked up right now. But I could put a sentence together.
Kind of.
I wouldn't go jizzing in anybody's cup.
No, maybe on their desk, just not that cup. And that was the other thing I was curious about. Was he intentionally fucking jizzing on the desk, or was that just, the aftermath because he was jerking it so hard that it was just flying everywhere?
I think the clear stuff on the desk was the pre-cum.
Okay, fair enough. And I wonder if he was like, lubing himself up, or, did he dip the tip of his dick into the coffee? Like, I'm legitimately interested in knowing this stuff, which is kind of odd, but I don't even care. Like, I need to know the particulars. Did he use the hole in the cup handle to kind of fucking fuck it or something, Try to pretend like it was a little weird ceramic vagina and just start jackhammering the handle or something.
I'm going to say no, but hey, this guy's coming into people's cups, so who knows? But
we have his name. I'm going to look for him on Facebook and see if we can't get him on the show. I gotta know so bad.
How did he get caught? Did he get... I don't know that the article explained it.
Yeah, it did. The woman walked in on him.
Nice.
It says, let me see here. It did say it here. Where the fuck is it? Oh, here we go. His name is Robert John Lind from Minnesota. Okay, it says that he was charged after being caught with his hands on his genitals over her coffee mug and a deer in headlights expression on his face. Which, I mean... I wonder if he finished.
That time.
That time. Like, she comes in and she's fucking staring at him. He's there with his fucking dick in his hand, stroking over her coffee. And, I mean, you're already busted, so why not just fucking finish it,
What do you think his first words were?
I don't know. Oh, God. Maybe he just kept screaming, keep looking in my eyes. Keep fucking looking at me. I can't finish unless you're looking at me.
What I'm picturing is him hunched over, like, getting ready to splurge, and she comes in and he looks back, and he goes, I'm doing this for you! Like,
you're gonna love me someday!
Right. I don't know. Jeez. There's, we touched on a couple of ways that would be more appropriate to putting yourself out there for somebody. Just say hello. What are some other things that this guy could have done that are that's more acceptable than fucking coming in her coffee cup?
Let's see here. Well, if he was shy and he couldn't speak to her personally, which I'm assuming this fucking guy can't, because, I mean, if you could talk to her, you're definitely not whipping your dick out.
Yep.
What about if he sent her, like, anonymous letters
to
kind of build up something? Maybe a flower on it. See, there you go. You sneak in and put a fucking rose on her fucking desk, or a sunflower or some shit.
You can fucking come on the flower like in the privacy of your own home, bring it to work, and fucking put it on her desk.
I was just thinking about that too. He could have. Okay, let's just say in some weird fucking world that coming into people's foods and having them eat it is totally acceptable.
Yeah.
I gotta figure there's better ways to do it than waiting for her to leave the office, run in there, quick fucking jerk, and shoot all over the place, and there we go. Mm-hmm. I mean, why couldn't? It's an office, so I'm sure that people, share the responsibility of getting the coffee. Maybe they have a pool, get the coffee. Why not just fucking get the coffee grinds, go fucking jerk off in the fucking coffee grinds or whatever, or jerk off in the coffee creamer, and then bring it in. There's so many other options. I mean, if you just need your fucking semen in her body at some point,
right?
I mean, come on. There's better ways to do it.
Yeah, but you're not going to go coming in like public, grinds and creamers and sugars and shit. Because that shit's for her. Like, it's not for the old office. Like, that's like, what he could have done is, like, found her lunch in the fridge and added a little extra mayo to her sandwich, if you know what I mean. He could have.
Well, let me ask you this: which one would you find more disturbing walking in on? Mm-hmm. Him jerking off over her coffee, or her walking in? He's got fucking like her fucking ham and cheese on rye. He's just fucking jackhammering up. I mean, which one's gonna be worse at that point?
I'm gonna go with the coffee being worse.
I'm going with the fucking sandwich.
Are you?
Because I have such a visual in my head now.
Yeah.
Like I just have him standing there in front of her, and here he is with the fucking his sandwich, like this, and you just see like the fucking tip of his dick come out in front of the sandwich and shit.
That may be true, but at least it's not in her office.
Oh, who fucking cares where it is, man? I don't care
know.
if it's fucking in the office, in the fucking front lobby, in the bathroom. There's nowhere that fucking somebody's food is socially acceptable.
No, that's
nowhere.
True. Point very well taken. But there are places that are more acceptable than others.
I want to know what he tells the people in prison at this point.
Right.
Like, say he even just goes to jail and gets, locked up for, a week or whatever. He can't tell the person, like, he's in the fucking cell with what he did.
I don't know.
There's no way he turns this fucking guy who, like, say, just committed, like, 14 hate crimes and shit, and he's like, hey, what you in here for? You cannot tell him, oh, well, I really like this girl, so I jerked off on her coffee a couple times. You can't do that.
I think that gets you some sort of cred, like crazy cred. Like that, then nobody will fuck with him because he's like mental. Like
no, fuck that. Because what about the fucking the cellmate is like, well, you know what? I kind of like you. I want to put my cum inside you now.
I don't know that would happen because I think if he were roomed with like let's say. An armed robbery guy, right? Like,
right.
And like, hey, what are you in for? Oh, I held up a gas station. How about you? Oh, I came in this girl's coffee. What the fuck? That's fucking nuts. Like, he could be in with like a double homicide, like murderer guy, like a murderer. And like, they're like, the murderer would be like, dude, you're fucked up. Like, that's so, like, if you love her, you have to kill her. Like, that's the rule.
Wouldn't it be great if, like, they all started taking cues from him and, like, he starts teaching a class on how to sneak into an office and jerk off into somebody's coffee real quick? He sets up, like, a fucking chalkboard and starts drawing, like, diagrams, and he has, like, a fucking, like, a scientific formula for, how long she's gonna be and how long he's got and how many times he has to pump within a minute to get it done.
How to mathematically gauge your arch.
Right.
And spray ratios.
My God, the only thing that would make this story better is if for some reason this guy just couldn't perform at that particular day he got caught.
Mm-hmm.
So he decided to, like, fucking take her stapler and, like, jam it into his asshole. And then she walked in.
Yeah.
So at this point, he's got his dick in one hand, a stapler jammed in his asshole, and he's fucking trying to jerk into her coffee, and then she walks in.
Yep.
That's beautiful.
I'm seeing where this story could spark an invention.
What's the invention?
Like a dome for your like regular ceramic coffee cups, like a protective fucking dome,
like a chastity belt for your
right,
coffee.
Yes. You fucking pop the dome on there, you lock it, you take the key. This way, they're guaranteed no cum in your coffee. It'll just be splattered all over the dome.
You come back, it's like dripping all over your cup. And you're like, not this time,
Right.
motherfucker. Oh, that's great. I'm gonna set up an alert for this because I gotta know if it goes to like trial or what kind of a punishment he gets.
Yeah.
I gotta know more about this.
Yes, we need to follow up.
That's fucking awesome.
Yep.
I still love the fact that it's you.
It's really not me. It's somebody that looks like me, like a little.
A little, sir.
I'm trying to distance myself here. Come on.
You can't. You should own it. Become this guy.
No.
Go. The best part is right now, if for some reason you found yourself in Minnesota, everybody would think you were him.
Yeah.
Like everybody you walk past, they quickly start covering up their coffee mugs and shit. You are this guy.
Now I can't go to Minnesota. Come on.
You can't. He's ruined it for you. You're gonna go get off the plane. There's gonna be like a picture of you at the fucking local Starbucks.
Right.
It's great. So, another story that you and I found that we had to fucking talk about. Mm-hmm. I love this story. There was this woman who was, I guess, trying to throw her husband I believe it was a surprise birthday party.
Yep.
And people lost their shit because they think it's the most racist ad they've ever seen. Mm-hmm. I guess she posted an ad on Craigslist to try to find like a particular set of people to come and work this party for her. Mm-hmm. And I guess she calling it an antebellum party and Mandingo fighting. Now, anybody who's watched the movie Django, you know what Mandingo fighting is. Mm-hmm. But let me just read this post to you because, it's fucking beautiful. All right, here we go. She says, I'm throwing an antebellum theme party for my husband at our home on 5/2/15. I'm looking for some domestic staff to help out in the kitchen, serve meals, and greet our guests. They must be black. I am looking for one overweight mammy type and two average-looking black men. The mammy must be comfortable with a rag on her head, and the two black guys should be comfortable wearing an iron collar and little clothing. The highlight of the party is going to be a Mandingo fight, like the one from Django Unchained. I'm looking for two athletic black men who want to wrestle naked until one submits, no punches, while the guests make bets on them like those at a horse race. I realize this is kind of humiliating, but my hubby loves that movie, so I am willing to compensate very generously, and willing to provide transportation as well if needed. Now, everybody went fucking crazy screaming this is the most racist thing they've ever seen on Craigslist,
yeah.
Which I've seen some pretty fucked up things on Craigslist.
Right.
This is definitely not the worst thing ever.
Right.
Okay. Secondly, I don't think she's being racist. I don't find her to be racist at all. I honestly think the people who read this, who find a problem with this, might be racist. Now, before you come at me with this, let me just shine some light on my theory here. Okay. Never at one point do I find her to be derogatory.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
I do not find her to be sitting here and saying, fuck black people, they're pointless. You're gonna serve me. You're gonna do like she's putting it out there. This is the kind of party I want to throw. You have to be comfortable doing this stuff. So she's not trying to fucking force anybody to do it. She's not trying to get them to do it for free or, threaten or whatever.
Right.
She's saying, look, this is the kind of party I want to do. It's like a Django themed thing. If you're not comfortable in doing it, then, please don't apply. It's as simple as that. So I don't find anything wrong with this. I find it fucking completely hysterical, but I don't find anything wrong with it.
All right. For the movie Django Unchained, they had to cast people in the same way that she's trying to cast people, right?
Right.
And I can side with you, which along this line, which is where do we draw that line? Like, where do we say who can cast and who can't cast? Is it because these guys are like doing it for the purposes of a movie and not for just a party that's not going to be part of any like blockbuster movie? Like, is that where the difference is? Like, what makes the movie not racist and this lady racist?
Exactly.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. However, I don't know. Like, I find the most racism in the mammy type. Like, she wants a fucking Aunt Jemima to show up, yes. And the fucking lady and the dudes in the fucking iron collars. Like, that shit's going a little far. Like, all right, you want to do the Mandingo fight, and and you explain why because of the movie Django Unchained, whatever. Fine, but I don't know. Like,
I don't know. I have no problem with the mammy part.
Really?
I have no problem. Yeah, because like I said, that's all in the movie. Everything she's asking here is like all straight up part of the movie.
Yeah.
Like 100%. So like I said, I guess I can see somebody taking this the wrong way and being upset about it. But, like I said, in the same sense, I can't bring myself to find anything wrong with this. And honestly, when I first read this, I was like, holy shit, this is crazy.
Right.
Like, I understand why everybody's pissed off. This is kind of offensive. Mammy, fucking collars. Like, this is pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
But then I kept thinking about it, and I was like, but you know what, though? Why? Why is it fucked up? Like I said, she's not trying to force anybody to do anything. She's not trying to belittle somebody. She's literally putting it out there. Look, this is the kind of party I would like to throw. If you feel comfortable doing it, then, come on down and we'll fucking do something with it.
Right.
Now, if these fucking guys get there and she's like, she starts calling them like fucking niggers or something, then there might be an issue.
Right.
Or if she's like, well, fuck it, you spilt coffee on my floor, I'm gonna fucking start whipping you or something. Yeah, I get it. There could be an issue.
Right.
But if this is just a straight up party and, this is what they want and everybody's treated well like they're, actors or whatever,
right.
Then I see absolutely nothing wrong with this at all.
What about the betting part?
No, I don't really find anything wrong with that. No.
I find something wrong with that on a human level, not so much on a race level, but like a human. Like,
well, my only thing is, let me see. Yeah, no, I see nothing wrong with that. I mean, shit, man, you can go out to fucking Vegas or Atlantic City or anywhere where there's like a UFC fight or MMA or boxing or whatever and fucking bet on two guys fucking fighting and whatnot.
Yeah.
Fine, that's all sanctioned and, there's medical people there in case something goes wrong, but come on.
Yeah, but they're not like fucking sword fighting with their cocks. Like, they're clothed. Like, these dudes are going to be naked. Like, that's, I don't know.
I mean, the naked part I thought was a little strange.
It's demeaning.
I'll own that.
It is demeaning.
Okay, I don't know if I find it demeaning. I find it a little fucking strange that, they have to be naked. Demeaning, I really don't see demeaning. But, again, that's my point, though. By no means, okay, this would be a completely different article if she was like, look, my fucking dream party would be to have a big fat black mammy type fucking serve me while two, healthy looking black guys in iron collars fucking fight it out and, all this. That I would find to be fucked up.
Yeah.
But she's putting it out there to hire somebody to do a job. And like I said, if you have a problem with it, don't apply. If you're okay and you feel good enough about your standing in life and you can see that it's just a job and fuck it, maybe you have a good sense of humor about yourself and want to do it, then what's the big deal?
Okay. So then, what do you feel about Paula Deen then? Like, Paula Deen got fired from Food Network and lost all of her sponsorship for basically the same thing.
I thought that was kind of stupid. I'm not going to lie.
You think she should have kept her job? And
in a way, yeah.
Okay.
Like, not for nothing. It's something... If she did that last week, then yeah, there's an issue. If she did something like this fucking 20-some years prior.
Right.
20-some years prior was a different world altogether, a different time. Things were different. Not to say it was right, but in the same sense, I mean, it wasn't where we are now. Like, how can you really judge somebody, unless you're talking about, like, a fucking flat-out, like, murder or a rape or something like that? How do you judge what somebody says 20 years ago? Fuck, dude, if people were going to judge me for shit that I was saying 20 years ago, or 20 years from now were going to judge me by what I'm saying now, I'm fucked.
Right.
So I don't really agree with that shit.
But she still hired black people to come and be slaves at her fucking party. I don't know. There's something fucked up about that.
I'm not saying there isn't something fucked up about it, sir. But if the people that she hired didn't want to do it and said no, there would be no issue. They wouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing that kills me, is you get situations like this where, okay, this whole Paula Deen thing, okay? Let's just say that she went out, fucking hired these people to do this stuff, and that's what they did.
Right.
Even if she flat out said, I'm just going to have you come over and serve food. But then when they got there, she's like, oh, well, you're going to serve it like this, you're going to dress like that, and change everything.
Right.
There's still that opportunity to be like, I'm not fucking doing this. Are you out of your goddamn mind? And walk away.
Right.
So the second you're like, okay, that's fine, I'll do it, then where's the issue?
Right.
If obviously those people didn't have an issue with it, I'm assuming they didn't have an issue with it because they fucking did it, then where's the major problem?
Right.
And again, you throw in the fact that it was 20 fucking years ago. So I don't see that. I don't see it at all.
Right. I just think they could have hired a fucking stripper. That's all I'm saying.
But then, okay, all right. They can hire a stripper. But isn't it degrading to a woman to have to fucking go there and take off her clothes, to have everybody else fucking gawk at her and probably fucking feel her up and touch her? Isn't that degrading to women?
It is.
Oh, but that's okay.
Because it's not racist.
We're not fucking over the as long as we're not fucking over the blacks, we can degrade women. I got it. That's fine.
I'm okay with sexism. All right, I'm okay with that. Fuck it. Just have a poker night.
I won't make fun of black people, but I'll objectify like a bitch, man.
Yeah, right. Oh man. All right.
Oh, it's so fucked up. All right, what else we got to talk about today?
Why don't we get into the almost total bullshit?
Oh, you know what? Before we get into that, hold on one second. I just remembered a fucking story. I want to quickly get it out before I completely lose my mind. I forget all about it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it was either the last episode or the one before that. I was telling you about my fucking nightmare conversation with Comcast trying to get a modem, right?
Yep.
Okay. So they finally sent out my modem.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is great. Hook it all up. Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
So like maybe a week later, I'm fucking passed down on my couch. I worked all day. I was
Right.
tired, and there's a knock on my door. So I'm like, fuck, I don't feel like getting up. I finally get up. By the time I get to my door, I open up, nobody's there. But there is
Right.
a little notice on my door from UPS, and it's saying, hey, we missed you. We're going to try to redeliver tomorrow. And I
Okay.
look on it, and it says Comcast. And I'm like, Comcast? Like, the fuck? Why? What is Comcast sending me? So I put two and two together. I'm like, those fucking idiots are sending me another fucking modem. I was like, I don't need two modems. Like, what the fuck? So I get on the phone with them. I'm like, I don't know what you guys are doing, but I think you guys sent me another modem. They have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm like, it's impossible. You don't know what you're fucking talking about.
Great.
You guys sent me out a fucking modem. I took my old one. I took it to the UPS store and dropped it off like you guys told me to do, and I left. Everything was fine. Now, all of a sudden, a couple days later, here I am. I'm getting another fucking box from you guys. I don't know why I'm getting another box from you.
Right.
You're like, well, what's in the box? I'm like, I don't fucking know what's in the box. I don't have it here with me, but I'm telling you, you guys tried delivering something to me. So I stopped fucking talking with them because I get irritated. So the next day, I come home and UPS pulls up. I'm like, all right, so let me fucking see what this is.
Right.
So he gives me the box, and right on the fucking box, from Comcast, a picture of the fucking modem. I'm like, they sent in the fucking modem. So I go into the house, and I'm sitting there, and I'm fucking calling them again, because I'm like, I get a feeling they're going to charge me for some bullshit again. I don't want to deal with it. So
Right.
I'm sitting there, and while I'm talking to the lady from Comcast, I grab the box, because I want to open it up and see what it is. So I'm looking at the box. I notice that it's not even fucking taped shut. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? So I open up the box, and what do I see? The fucking old modem that I took to the UPS store. The fucking idiots at UPS store literally printed up a label, took the label, put it inside the box, closed the box, and put it in the, like, fucking outbox section. And then they fucking delivered it back to me. I was like, are you fucking serious? Like, what kind of an idiot doesn't put the label on the fucking box and just throws it inside of the box?
I'm confused. Wait, so you dropped it off at the UPS store. Was it sealed then? Or did you ask them to tape it?
No, they, I mean, technically, you don't even have to bring, like, a box with it. I just fucking threw everything in a box and brought it over there. Because when you drop off shit like at a UPS store, like whether it's Comcast or UVerse or DirecTV or whatever, all you have to do is bring the equipment into them.
Okay.
But I brought the box just because it was easier to carry and whatever the case
Sure,
was. So
yeah.
I put up on the counter, and I open it up, I show them what there is and whatnot, the paperwork that they gave me to return all the stuff, and
Yeah.
I see him print up the fucking label, and he says, okay, you guys are all good to go. He gives him a receipt. I leave.
Right.
Didn't think twice about it. 2 days later, they fucking try to deliver to me. And like I said, when I finally got the box in my hands, I open it up. Sure enough, there's the fucking label this idiot printed out sitting right inside this untaped box.
Nice.
I'm like, what the fuck? So the very next day, I bring it back to the UPS store. And she goes, oh, would you like to ship that out? I was like, yes, I would like to again. She goes, again? I'm like, yeah. I gave this same box to you guys like fucking 3 or 4 days ago, and you delivered it back to me. And she's like, what? What are you talking about? And I fucking explained the whole situation to her. She's like, what a fucking idiot. Who the hell did that
Nice.
shit? I was so fucking aggravated.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll bet.
Fucking idiots. All right. Fuck that. Let's get total bullshit.
All right. Almost total bullshit. Here we go. Let's pull it up here. All right. First, let's explain what happened. This week, I couldn't come up with anything. Basically because I just fucking tell you guys my most embarrassing shit, and I didn't foresee us coming up with a fucking gimmick like this to do on the show. So, so all my embarrassing shit, like me fucking a couch, is already out there. So we're gonna do Nick again this week. I'll see if I can't come up with something for next week. Maybe something will happen between now and then. Who knows? But all right. So this is
You're gonna fuck a recliner.
yeah, in a Goodwill.
While holding a cup of coffee.
So here's Nick's almost total bullshit for this week. Number 1, took one karate class and thought he was a master. Attempted to break a block of wood and broke his hand in 2 places. Number 2, while driving home with a newly adopted puppy, he noticed the puppy was starting to squat in the car. Since he was driving and couldn't safely stop, he grabbed the dog and held it ass first out the window while driving down the highway. Number 3, he went to throw a large, almost full cup of soda out of his car into a dumpster and completely missed and hit some unsuspecting old lady in the head with it. So that's it. We've got RJ coming up saying number 3. That's his guess. Okay. I'm going to say number 1.
Well, one of you are correct.
All right.
It was number 3.
Oh!
It was number 3.
All right.
Oh my god, man! It was such a fucking it was a funny moment, but then I felt so fucking bad, but I couldn't help but to laugh.
Yeah.
So I and it's worse because it was hot soda. I go to leave my house one day, and the previous day I think I had stopped off at like, I don't know, Wendy's or something, and there was like a huge fucking drink in my car, and it was like 3/4 of the way full. Yeah. So I was like, all right, let me get rid of this damn thing. So as I'm getting ready to leave, I pass like a dumpster in my fucking parking lot area, so I roll down my window. And now the dumpster itself has like this fence all around it. So you really can't see the dumpster, but you know it's there. Mm-hmm. So I roll down the fucking window and I fucking slow down enough and I toss it out my fucking driver's side window, right? All I hear is splash and ah! Now, I never come to a full stop at this point. Right. So I'm looking in my rearview mirror, looking in my side mirror, and out comes this fucking little old lady, fucking drenched in hot soda. So I did what any former Boy Scout would do. I stomped on the gas and drove the fuck away. I fucking drove so fucking fast out of that area, right, man. Oh, I felt fucking awful, but it was so fucking funny. Because here this little lady is just trying to throw out her little bag of garbage. Right. And fucking 2 seconds later, fucking hot, sticky, dark, syrupy fucking soda is just thrown all over her.
Nice.
Oh, God, man. That poor fucking old lady.
I
kid you not, for days, fuck that. I'm sure it was fucking weeks at that point. I took the long way out of my complex because I was afraid to go past that dumpster again.
You've got a talent for hitting people with objects from moving cars, though. I seem to remember a story. We might have covered it here on one of our first shows, but didn't you hit some girl with a snowball from a moving car? I don't remember who was, maybe Ryan Giesel was driving or something.
I think it was Ryan Giesel was driving. Yeah, I nailed some girl with a snowball. There was also the time where and being a fat guy, I'm surprised I did this, but I threw a half a bag of Doritos at some kid while he was walking down the street too.
Nice.
Oh my God, man. I gotta tell you though, even though I made up the other two, I kind of really wish number 2 was the real answer.
Oh yeah.
Because that's just amazing. You're thinking about it because I'm reliving it in my head as I'm typing it out, and every time I read it, I just made myself chuckle because I was like, how fucking funny would it be if you're driving down the highway and you see some guy holding this little dog out the side of his window and the dog's just shitting as he's driving?
Right.
I just think that would be fucking amazing.
Like fucking Michael Jackson with his baby out in China.
Right.
Oh, man. Now, see, I was going number 1 because seem to remember in gym class you were playing basketball and you shattered your foot somehow.
Yeah, I remember that. I went up for a rebound, and when I went to go jump for a rebound, where the fuck was that? I forget what other kid was there, but he had inadvertently stepped on my foot just as I was getting ready to jump.
Yeah.
And it snapped my foot bad.
Yeah, yeah. So I figured, weak bones maybe. Fucking
Weak bones.
he got osteoporosis at like fucking 8 years old or some shit. I don't know.
What am I, fucking Benjamin Buttons? Oh, it's great. That's like the best train of thought ever. It's like, well, he does have weak bones. I mean, he did break his foot in high school that one time. It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
He does look a little calcium deficient.
Right.
Although, I mean, that one, it's bullshit. But I did attempt to break a fucking log after one karate class up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a fucking horrible fail, but I did try.
Yeah.
But no breaking of bones or whatnot. But yeah, definitely number 3. See, these are the reasons why I'm going to go to hell. Hands down. If there's a hell somewhere, or if there's just something in this afterlife that we have, it's going to be miserable for me. I can feel it.
You think? I don't know.
Sir, I'm a pretty fucked up individual, all right?
That is true. But it's not like you went looking for old ladies to throw fucking soda at. Like, you just didn't feel like getting out of your car. So what? An old lady got fucking splashed with hot soda. Like, it's not the worst thing that ever happened to her,
God.
I'm sure.
Like, I just looking back on it and thinking, dude, I'm like, how fucking horrible was her day at that point? Like, it can't get much worse. The only way that gets worse if she goes home and finds her neighbor jerking off into her coffee. And it can't get any worse.
You know what you should have done? Jerked off into the hot soda.
Yes. And then as I throw it on her head, I'm like, I love you!
I love you, old lady!
Oh, Christ.
Son of a
That's
bitch.
hysterical.
Yeah.
All right, man. We got anything else to talk about?
No, I don't think so. I brought my one story. I think I'm good.
One fucking story.
In the history of this podcast, I brought 2 stories. 2 stories. The first one was that fucking football player jerking off in Boston Market. I really like the jerk off stories.
Well, it makes you like imagine it. Like you have to sit there and picture. Like the second I read this article, I immediately started picturing this guy fucking jerking off over a cup of coffee immediately.
Yeah, and not like jerking off not jerking off over, like drinking a cup of coffee while he's jerking off. Like standing over a cup of coffee and ejaculating into said cup of coffee. Adding extra froth. Or what did your friend call it? A fappuccino?
Yes, a Fappuccino,
That was good.
Fucking Pat Gilligan. That was beautiful.
That was a good one.
I saw that. I was like, I loved it. And I told you, in the comments section, somebody called it an ejaculate,
Yes.
which I thought was fucking great, too. Although I'm pretty sure the title of this this episode should be like Jim's Fappuccino. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what it should be. All right, let's fucking close this one out and beg for reviews.
All right, guys, this has been American Fat Ass Podcast. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Interact with us. If you leave us a review, send it to either venue, and we'll read it on the air. Please leave us a review. We're getting tired of begging.
Yeah.
And
if you don't leave us a review, I'm gonna fucking jerk off in your coffee.
there you go. I will not, because I'm a decent human being who will not hire Mandingo fighters at his party.
Oh, you know what? I just figured out how it would actually be racist. It would be racist if she fucking got like a bunch of white people and put blackface on all of them and made them do it. That would be racist.
You think really?
That to me, I would find to be offensive.
Okay.
Funny as shit,
Yeah.
but still offensive.
Okay.
That would be offensive.
Offensive to white people or black people?
Probably both at that point.
Okay. I could see that. And if you'd like to follow up with a comment on that, please find us on Facebook or Twitter at American Fat Ass Pod or at A Fat Ass Podcast on Twitter. American Fat Ass Podcast. Just search for it on Google or Facebook. It'll pull up. You guys know what to do. You fucking assholes. Just don't fucking do it. So, anything else you'd like to add, Nick?
Yeah, they can go fuck themselves because, I mean, seriously, just click a fucking button. Click the share button. Click a fucking like button. Click anything.
Yeah.
We told you. You can come onto our Facebook and Twitter and tell us to go fuck ourselves, to eat dicks, that you fucking wish we'd all die. We've given you fucking carte blanche to be like, you guys are a bunch of fuckholes.
Right.
And you can't even do that.
Right.
Like, if somebody came to me and said, hey, here's my Facebook page. I want you to come on here and call me a fuckhole every day. I'd be on that fucking page every single day being like, fuckhole, every day!
Right.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. If you want us to bring up something on the show, reach out to us and we'll do it. So, other than that, I don't know. This has been a pretty good show, I think. All right, we're out.